Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a video on my goals and plans for 2022. So let's get into it. First of all, I'm going to show you guys my planners and my bullet journal. I've gotten to make them mainly for more organizational stuff, but we're going to get into them individually so I can show you what I put in them, what I'm going to do with them during 2022, and how they are going to help me with my 2022. First of all, I have this moon calendar. It's for the 2020. It started in August of 2021, but I just got it, so I'm not using that. But it's from August 2021 until December of 2023. So I'm gonna have it until 2023. So I'm going to keep this probably in like my theater bag or my schooling bag because I'm gonna start doing dual enrollment. So but those might also be the same bag depending on what I do. I haven't decided yet. I like it because it has notes in the back. It's got notes in the back. And like I said, it goes all the way to 2023. So yeah, and it has notes on the side of every month, so I can put like different notes in it. The only thing is, because it's so small, if I have a lot of things going on in one day, I can't write everything down in it, you know? That's like the only thing. But there's also notes on the side that I can put it down in. So there's this. Next, I'm going to show you my meditation journal. I normally only meditate on full moons just because I don't really have time to meditate every day or once a week. So I at least like to meditate on the full moon because I believe that it has a special meaning. But I'm writing down my goals for 2022 in it, my goals for each month. I'm going to have goals for each month, and then I have it written down so that I can reflect on the past month so that I can reflect after after each full moon, like the time in between each full moon. I'm going to reflect on it in between and write it down there. And then yeah, I have this much left. The front of it was not used for that. The front of it was used for just random things. So, but that's what it's being used for right now. It's made of recycled paper. I got it at Barnes & Noble last year. Lastly, I have my bullet journal. So I made it butterfly themed, and green is the color scheme. I used someone else's video, so I'm gonna link it in the description below. Because it's not my original idea. None of the things in here are my original idea. So yeah, it's got quotes in it. It's got a future log, birthdays, just stuff to keep me organized. And then I have the back area all for notes. So this is hopefully going to keep me a lot more organized because I struggled a lot in 2021 with overbooking myself. I had a really bad tendency to book myself for two things at the exact same time on the exact same day. So I had to pick and choose a lot of the time. And it was just not a good thing to do. It's not fair to anyone in the process. So I'm definitely not going to do that in 2022 because it's not very professional. On to goals. I like to set myself weekly, monthly, and yearly goals, and my weekly goals go into my monthly goals, and my monthly goals help my yearly goals, so that it's not just, I have to get this, and then I'm only doing this one thing for the entire year. I don't think that that's a very good mindset to run on, so I like to break it up into chunks so that it's more obtainable, and it's a lot more, I think I work more thoroughly on it that way than rather saying, like, say you wanted to own a farm by the end of 2022. You have to do a lot of things in order to buy a farm. So just saying I'm going to buy a farm by the end of 2022 is really non-specific, but it's also really hard to just say, okay, one day I'm just going to buy a farm and that's it. What are you going to do with the farm? What are you going to put on the farm? How are you going to get the money to do this farm? You know? But for the sake of this video, I'm only going to talk about my yearly goals, just because I don't have it planned out every single week yet, because I'm not in 2022 yet, so I don't know what the future brings for me. So I wanted to wait to do that. But if you're interested in how I plan out my weekly and monthly goals, I can make another video about that. Just tell me in the comments below. My yearly goal for academics is, because I'm homeschooled, I chose to do my junior year during this past summer. So I actually finished my junior year in October of 2021, and I started my senior year in November of 2021. So my goal is to finish senior year by June of 2022. I already have my school schedule set out. I'm currently a fourth of the way done. I'm also going to start classes at my local community college and do dual enrollment is what it's called right now, so that I get both classes, I get both credits for senior year of high school and freshman year of college, so that everything moves quicker. But also I'm doing 2 acting classes at the college, so I am furthering my career and my academics at the same time, which made a lot of sense to me. Also, for academics, I took driver's ed over the summer, but I did not pass my driver's permit test the first time. So what I'm going to be doing in January of 2022 is getting my permit so that I can start learning how to drive. And my goal by the end of 2022 is to have my license. And moving on to income, I already own an Etsy. I have since summer of 2020. And my goal for 2022 is to become a star seller. What that means would be my products could be displayed in their monthly newsletters to customers, their commercials that you see on TV and on YouTube, and Facebook ads, things like that. Once I get into the groove and the flow of dual enrollment with college and everything else that I'm going to be doing with theater, I want to get a part-time job again. Lastly, my goal for income is to be able to do at least one modeling or acting or anything in the realm of theater job that is paid by the end of 2022. And lastly, in my goals, I have mindset. I struggle a lot with mental health, and so my goal for 2022 is to let myself take advice that I give to others. I am definitely the type of person that will tell someone to do something and be like, well, you need to do this, but then I don't do it for myself. So my goal for 2022 is to start doing things for myself that I tell other people to do for themselves. I'm going to be keeping my living space, like my room, my desk in my basement, livable during 2022. I had a bad habit during Tech Week of Christmas Carol where I did not clean my room the entire load-in week or production week. So my room was a massive mess. I'm going to allocate myself time even during weeks where I'm more busy to keep my room clean, because it keeps me more intact all around. And lastly, we're going to be talking about my plans. So far, I only have 3 things on the checklist, but as we all know, those rapidly grow as you find things in Facebook ads and in other ads. So first of all, I'm seeing the prom in early March, which is really exciting because I've been following them since they were doing pre-shows in Atlanta. So I've also actually met a few people in the original Broadway cast. I met Izzy McCullough over last summer, and that was really cool. And she's just an amazing person. I love her. Also in March, in mid to late March, I'm doing Shrek. I'm playing White Rabbit, and I'm a bit nervous because this is my first production with these people, so I don't really know how they run shows, but from what I've seen so far, they're really nice. And lastly, I am doing a program during the summer with the Broadway Collective called Gathered. As I said in my self-tape video, the Broadway Collective is an online / in-person training company for Broadway careers. They do a 7-week online portion over the summer where you do singing, acting, and dancing, and then they do a 1-week masterclass week in New York, live in person, where you still do singing, acting, and dancing, but you also have master classes, meet and greets, things like that. And then they have a share case at the end where you basically show everyone what you've done. This will also be my first time going to New York, so I'm really excited for that. Okay, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. Bye.